Yan, next natin, module 8 natin, polynomial equation naman po. So, sabi dito, at the end, objectives natin, at the end of the lesson, you were expected to, yan, number 1, illustrate polynomial equation, and number 2, to generate polynomial equation out of its integral coefficient. You will also discover how the degrees of polynomial is related to its roots. Yan, so let's proceed. So, meron tayong question dito, module 8 na tayo. Page number 2. So, let's recall tayo. Sabi dito, let's recall solve for x. So, meron tayong dalawang question, which is a linear equation from the given exercise above and y. And number 2, which is a quadratic equation from the given exercise above and y. So, solve for x tayo. Paano po ba mag-solve for x? Yung parang yung ginagawa lang natin kanina. For example, si number 1 natin. Ayan, di ba yung x natin is equals to negative 7. Bakit negative 7? Nilipat lang po natin si 7 natin sa kabilang equal sign. So, ang nangyari sa kanya, naging negative 7 na siya. Next natin, si number 2 natin. Ay, ba't may mga sagot na nakalabas? Ayan, si number 2 natin, negative 3. Bakit negative 3? Kasi 6. Dapat positive 3 to. Ayan, positive 3 dapat siya kasi 6 divided by 2. Yan, so x is equals to 3 lang. Next natin, number 5 natin. Yan, si x natin is equals to, yan, 3. Bakit po? Kasi negative 3, negative by negative, multiply both side by negative 1. So, makukuha natin is, yan, positive 3. Next natin, number 4 natin. Yan, so we have 1/2. Bakit naging 1/2 yan? Yan, so diba, ito, 6x is equals to 3. Divide both side by 6. Then, simplify natin. So, 1/2 daw po siya. Number 5 natin. Yan, si x is equals to 1. Bakit x is equals to 1? Paano din po ba natin malalaman to, diba? Kung 1 si 5 natin, si ba... Wait lang. Yan. So, para ma-justify natin yung sagot natin kung paano pa naging tama. Diba? We have 5. Kung si x daw natin is equals to 1, multiply by 1 plus 2. Yan. So, 5 times 1 is equals to 5 plus 2. So, we have 7 is equals to 7 itself. Diba? Ganun lang po siya kadali. So, next natin, number 6 natin. Ayan. So, ang tawag na po dito is quadratic equation na. So, dapat, ayan. So, square root of negative 4 is equals to positive and negative 2. Next natin, number 9 natin. 9x raised to 2 minus 4. Ang magiging sagot natin. Ayan. So, we have, yan, positive, negative 2/3. Next natin, number 3 po natin, number 8 natin. Ayan. So, parang mali ako. Dapat 9 to. Dapat 4 siya. 9. So, square root of 9 is equals to positive, negative 3. And number 9 natin using general trinomial. Ayan. So, x is equals to 4 and x is equals to negative 2. And si number... Ay, wala na tayong number 10. Ayan. So, letter A natin, which is the following a... Ayan. Linear equation. Yung linear equation daw po natin, yan, naka-raised by 1. So, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And yung quadratic equation naman daw po natin, yung naka-raised by 2. So, we have 6, 7, 8, and 9, and 10. Yan. So, kasi later on, yan, continuation to ng topic natin. So, next page, number 2 pa rin. So, sabi dito, activity number 2, express the equation. Expression or equation. So, next natin, direction. Identify whether the following expression or equation. So, paano po ba natin madi-differentiate si equation and si expression? So, sabi dito, an expression and an equation have both numbers and variables combined by a positive or negative sign. So, sabi dito, positive or negative sign, meron daw sila. The difference between them is used by the equal sign, which literally mean that both sides must be equal. Yun lang yung pinagkaiba nila, si expression and si equation daw po. Merong equal daw po si equation. That is what an equation means. Two expressions must be equal. It solves a certain problem, or on the other side, an expression does not have an equal sign. It just represents something to use Ayan, to show a value, it is more on simplification. So, ibig sabihin, ayan, si equation daw po yung mga may equal sign and equal sila both. And si expression naman daw po, wala daw po siyang equal sign. So, ang question dito, ano daw po yung mga expression natin and equation? So, expression muna tayo ng yung mga expression natin dyan. Expression, equation.
Expression po.
Yan, very good. Number 3, expression. Ano pa? Sige na anak, para mabilis tayo dahil mag-extend tayo ng matagal pag... ayan. So, again po ha. Ayan. So, yung mga expression daw po natin ng equation. Si equation natin, number 1, number 2, number 4, and number 7. Bakit? Diba yun sila yung mga may equal sign. And si expression naman daw po, si 3, si 5, si 8 and 9 and 10 daw po. Bakit po? Kasi sila naman po yung mga walang equal sign. Ganon kadali po ang differentiate ng identify ng ating expression and equation itself. So, let's proceed. Ayan. So, dito naman po tayo. So, let's engage, focus, and explain. So, sabi dito, a polynomial equation is an equation that contains a polynomial expression on either both sides. It is important in solving algebraic problems in real-life application. Kasi po, yung next topic natin sa module 9 natin, yan na po yung mga real-life application na po natin. So, for example daw, we have yan, 2x raised to 4 plus 9x raised to 3 plus x squared minus 21x plus 9 is equals to 0. Then, the polynomial equation can be classified by their degree. So, meron din tayong degree. Yan, the degree of the given polynomial is the highest exponent found in the given equation. Yan, the degree 2 for the quadratic equation. Pag quadratic daw po, di ba, naka-raise by 2. Pag cubic equation daw po, naka-raise by 3. Pag quatric equation daw po, naka-raise by 4. Pag quantic equation, naka-raise by 5 and so on. The example above is a 4th degree polynomial or a quatric equation itself, di ba? Kasi yung pinaka-highest daw po niya dito, yan ang kita yung mouse pointer ko, di ba? Meron tayong 2x raised to 4. Chavez, mamaya na mag-chat. Yan, 2x raised to 4 natin. Ayan. So, ibig sabihin, ang degree daw po niya is 4th degree. So, meron din daw po tayo tinatawag na leading term. It's a term which highest exponent. It is above 2x raised to 4 is the leading term. So, yung mismong 2x raised to 4 natin, yan po yung tinatawag natin na leading term. Next natin, the leading coefficient. So, coefficient yung kasama lang niya. Yan, the numerical coefficient of the term with the highest degree is example, the leading coefficient is 2. So, kung for example, meron tayong 4x, 4 raised to 4 natin. So, 1 ang ating leading coefficient. Next, the constant term naman natin is a fixed value or just a number usually found in the last term of the equation. Yan. Written in the standard form, for example, the given, sa given natin kanina sa taas. Yan, si 9 daw po yung ating constant term itself. So, let's proceed. Ayan. So, meron tayong tinatawag na zero productivity property. So, si zero productivity property simply state that if A multiplied by B is equals to 0, then either A is equals to 0 or B is equals to 0 or both. The only way a product is 0 if it's none of them terms are 0. If the polynomial in the factored yan, by CPP or the zero product property, we can easily find its root. So, how to do it? Yan. So, how to do it daw po, express lang daw po natin kay 0. So, we have the quantity of x minus y multiply the quantity of x minus b multiply the quantity of x minus c is equals to 0. Pag ito, in-equate natin in the factor of 0, diba, mag-equal to 0 lang tayo. So, magkakaroon tayo the quantity of x minus 1 is equals to 0. So, yung value ng x natin is equals to a. Diba? Parang ililipat lang natin siya ng equal sign. Yan. So, sabi dito, for example natin, ito, consider the polynomial, we have x minus 3, x plus 4, 2x minus 1. Kapag finactor daw po natin siya, ito na yung roots niya. So, we have, diba, negative 3, lipat sa may kabila, magiging, wait lang. Para mas maintindihan. Ayan. Ayan, si negative 3 natin, lipat natin sa kabilang equal sign. So, magiging negative, lumipat sa kabilang equal sign, so magiging 3 na lang siya. Si 4 natin, lumipat sa kabilang sign, magiging, yan, negative 4 siya. Next natin, dito si 1/2. Bakit po siya naging 1/2? Kasi 2x, yan, is equals to 1. Divide both side by 2. Yan, x. So, x is equals to 1/2 na lang daw po siya. Or this 1 daw po. Ha? Pasensya na sa sulat. Or simply, kapag sinirite na natin siya, yung roots niya. So, we have 3, negative 4, and 1/2. So, ganun lang po kadali ang ating given. So, next natin, yan, pakiturn ng ating mga page number 1. Yan, so sabi dito, sa let's try number 1 natin, yan, pakiturn yung mga module natin. What is the degree of the polynomial x raised to 3 minus 4x raised to 2 plus 2x plus 4 is equals to 0? Ayan, so ano yung solution daw po natin dito? Sabi dito, the degree of the polynomial is the highest exponent found in the equation. So ano daw po yung highest exponent natin dito? So we have 3 itself. So ibig sabihin, number 1 natin, let's try letter C. Ayan, ganun lang po kadali. Pakisulat na po ang ating mga sagot. Next natin, yan, find the polynomial equation in the integral coefficient. Dito naman tayo. Next natin, using CPP natin or zero product property po natin. Yan. Diba? We have 1, 2, and negative 11. Parang yung kabaligtaran lang niya. Ayan. So, i-express lang natin siya. Lilipat natin sila ng kabilang equal sign. So, x is equals to negative 1, x is equals to negative 2, and x is equals to negative 11 is equals to 0. Or letter C ng ating let's try page number 2. And number 3 natin, yan, by the zero product property, find the solution of the equation. Yan, so we have 2x. Yan, the quantity of 2x minus 7, multiply the quantity of x plus 2, multiply the quantity of x plus 9, then the quantity of x minus 2. Or page, anong page to? Page number 8. Page number 8 ng ating module. So, sa page number 8 natin, using zero product property po natin, diba? Si x minus 7, lipat lang natin sa kabila. So, magkakaroon tayo ng 7 all over 2. Next natin, si 9 natin, x is equals to negative 9. And si 2 natin is x is equals to 2. Or simply, sa number 3 natin, si letter B po ang ating sagot. Anong kadali? Ayan. So, meron na tayong 3 points kaagad. Multiplicity of roots. Multiplicity of roots. So, sabi dito, when a given factor, the quantity of x minus r occurs m times in a polynomial, r is called the multiple root of a root of multiplicity m. The multiplicity of the root tells us how many times each real root exists in the equation, or it is expressed in its complete linear factor. So, suppose daw po, di ba kung makikita nyo dito, yan, so we have x minus 3 squared. So, squared siya. So, ibig sabihin, dalawang beses mo siya i-multiply itself. Then, x plus 2 ay x plus 1 multiply the quantity f minus 1. So, let us solve for the real roots by the applying natin yung ZPP natin or yung zero product property natin. So, ito na siya. So, x minus 3, ito. So, x minus 3 is equals to 0, x is equals to 3, x is equals to 3, x is equals to negative 1, and x is to positive 1. So, since 3 occurs 2 times, then 3 is the root of multiplicity 2, and 3 has a multiplicity 2, usually written as 3 multiplied by 2. Or yung roots daw po natin, si negative 1, si 1, 3, multiplicity of 2. Ganun lang po kadali, ha? So, ito na po yung example natin. Example natin, let's try number 7. Ayan, let's try number 7 natin. Ayan, so sabi dito, page number 1, mabilis na lang tayo. In x raised to 3 minus x raised to 2 minus 5x minus 3 is equals to 0. And negative 1 daw po is the root of multiplicity of 1. Yan. So, gamit ang solution natin, then let's evaluate number 7 din natin. Let's evaluate number 7. So, in x raised to 3 minus, parang mali to. List all. Number 8 po pala to. Sorry, number 8. List all the roots of x raised to 3 plus 3x raised to 2 minus 9x plus 5 is equals to 0. So, number 8 to. Number 7 yung isa. Let's try. So, number 1 natin. Yan. So, using synthetic division, yan, with the roots of negative 1. Kasi negative 1, di ba? Given na dito yung negative 1 natin. Sabi. So, yung value natin, we have 1, negative 1, negative 5, negative 3, and negative 1 as our root. Yung pag-divide natin. So, B mama lang tayo again. B mama. So, bring down 1. Then, multiply by negative 1. So, negative 1 dito. Add natin. So, negative 2. Yan. Multiply by negative 1. Negative times negative, positive. So, subtract natin. Negative 3. Multiply by negative 1. So, negative times negative, positive is equals to 0. So, pag nire-write natin, we're going to have 2x raised to 2 minus 2x minus 3. So, pwede natin gamitin na again si general trinomial po natin. So, isip tayo ng number na kapag minultiply natin, yan, magiging negative 3. Kapag in-subtract natin is negative 2. Diba? Ano po ba yung gano'n natin? Factor po na yan. Ang factor po natin si x minus 3, then si x plus 1. So, yung magiging sagot po natin, diba? Ilan yung negative 1 na nag-appear? 2 beses. So, yung pinaka-roots down po natin si 3. Ito. 3, negative 1, and negative 1. Or therefore, negative 1 is the multiplicity of 2. So, anong letter to? Number 7. Yan. So, multiplicity of 2. So, letter A, number 7. So, next natin, number 2 naman natin. So, solution natin dito, number 8. Number 8 po ha. So, next natin, possible root natin, di ba? We have 1. Bakit 1? Kasi 1 times 1 is equals to 1. Then, 1 times 5 is equals to 5. So, ang given lang po natin dito, kung makikita ninyo, parang 1, yan, 5, 1, 5. So, gamitin daw po natin, yan, C, negative 5. Yan. So, gamitin natin negative 5 using synthetic division. Yan. So, ang value natin, ni x raised to 3 plus 3x raised to 2 minus 9x plus 2. Magiging 1, 3, negative 9, and 5. So, B mama again. Yan. B mama, bring down 1. Multiply by negative 5. So, negative 5. Add. So, magiging negative 2. Multiply again. Negative 2 times negative 5, 10. Add again. So, magiging positive 1. Multiply negative 5. So, yung pinaka-main solution na natin, x squared minus 2x plus 1. Yan. Using perfect square trinomial again. Yan. Ano po ba yung number na kapag in-subtract natin, makukuha natin negative 1? In-subtract natin, makukuha natin, minultiply natin, makukuha natin 1. Pag in-subtract natin, makukuha natin negative 2. Diba? We have x minus 1, then x minus 1. Or simply, ito na po yung mga roots natin. So, we have negative 5. Yan, itong negative 5 dito. Then, positive 1 and positive 1. Or simply, yan, ano po ba dito? Yung magiging sagot natin. Therefore, 1 is multiplicity of 2. Then, negative 5. Or letter C po ng ating given factor. Number 8, letter C. Page number 8. Page number 8, let's evaluate. Letter C po ang sagot natin. So, marami na tayong given ha. Next na natin, para mabilis tayo. Last topic na ba ito? Ay, hindi pa. Oh, mahaba-haba to. Yan, using roots of a higher polynomial. Pag higher polynomial, parang katulad lang po ng discussion natin kanina. Yan, using rational root theorem natin. Yan, so pwede natin gamitin. Yan. Pwede natin gamitin. Ito lang po yung pinaka-gano niya. Ang tawag dito. Pinaka-challenge challenging dito. Bakit? Kasi gagamit po tayo ng quadratic formula. Yung quadratic formula po natin, meron tayong dito, di ba? Si x squared minus 2x minus 2x minus 2. So, si a natin is 1, si b natin is negative 2, and si c natin is negative 2. So, substitute natin siya gamit dito sa quadratic formula natin. So, ang makukuha na sa pinakadulo, yan, hindi ko na isa-solve yan isa-isa. Pwede nyo naman po tignan sa mga module ninyo. Yan, x natin is equals to 1, then positive, negative, square root of 3. So, ibig sabihin, yung mga real numbers daw po natin, yan, real rational roots. Real rational roots. So, yung mga number daw po. So, we have negative 1 and 2. Yung mga irrational naman daw po, we have 1, then positive, negative, square root of 3, which is irrational root. So, take note, the irrational root always has a 2 roots itself. So, positive, negative. So, next natin, number 4. Let's evaluate page 8. So, sabi dito, what is the real rational root of x raised to 3 plus 3x raised to 2 minus 2x minus 6 is equals to 0. So, let's evaluate number 4. Yan, ano daw yung mga rational root niya? So, ibig sabihin, rational, yung mga walang square root. So, solution natin, list all the possible roots natin. We have 1 and negative 6. Ito yung mga factor ni 1 and negative 6 natin. Yan yung mga rational roots natin. Kung titingnan po ninyo dito, yan. So, gamitin natin si negative 3. Yan. So, using synthetic division again. Yan. So, we have 1, 3, negative 2, negative 6. Then, divide by negative 3. So, b mama lang tayo again. Bring down 1. Then, multiply by negative 3. Negative 3 plus 3 is equals to 0. 0 multiply by negative 3, 0. Yan. So, bring down negative 2 multiply by yan, 2 multiply by negative 3 is equals to 6, then 0 siya. So, pag nila-write na po natin ang sagot natin, so, we're going to have yan, x squared minus 2 or simply, yan. So, magiging positive, negative 2. So, ang rational root daw po natin, yan, di ba? Sabi dito, negative 3, then positive, negative 2. So, ang magiging sagot na natin dito is equals to negative 3. Or letter D po ng ating let's evaluate. Yan, page 8. Let's evaluate page 8. Next, number 2. Let's try number 5 naman daw po. Yan. Using pa rin daw po dito. Siyempre, tingnan din po natin yung number 5. Tingnan natin yung mga given natin. Let's try number 5. So, using yung mga ganun po natin, using synthetic division pa rin. Yan. So, b mama pa rin ang gagamitin natin. Bring down 1, multiply, negative 1, then add minus 0, then multiply, 0 multiply by 1, so 0. So, add negative 5, multiply again. So, magkakaroon tayo ng negative 5 is equals to 0. So, ito, pag nire-write natin siya sa polynomial or standard form niya, so x squared minus 5. So, pag ito nire-write din natin again, x squared, yan, the square root of x squared, yung x natin, cancel out yung square root, then yung ganun niya, yung power niya is equals to 5. So, magkakaroon tayo ng positive, negative 5 na sagot, or simply, ito na yung mga rational roots niya. Ang rational roots ng given po natin na x raised to 3 minus 2x raised to 2 minus 5x yan, plus 5 is equals to positive, negative 5 dapat. Or letter B po. Letter B na sagot natin. So, last topic na natin for this session. Yan. Forming a polynomial equation with the roots. So, sabi dito, to form a polynomial equation, from its rational root, we simply rewrite its root to factored form. Multiply the factored form and equate it to 0. Kapag meron daw tayong given na integral coefficient 2, yan, next natin negative 1 half, then negative 1, rewrite lang po daw natin siya. Ayan, so magkakaroon tayo ng x minus 2 Yan, 2x plus 1 is equals to 0, then x plus 1. So, ang gagawin lang natin, multiply each factor gamit yung pwedeng FOIL method, pwedeng distributive method. So, kung meron tayong the quantity of x minus 2, then multiply the quantity of 2x plus 1, multiply by the quantity of x plus 1. Yan. Pag nire-write daw po natin siya o minultiply natin using distributive property, ang makukuha daw po natin the p of x is equals to 2x raised to 3 minus x raised to 2 minus 5x minus 2. Yan ang kadali. So, ang gagawin lang natin dito, yung integral coefficient, i-factor lang natin into 0. Ibabalik natin siya into 0. Then, eto, let's evaluate number 9. Yan. So, last topic natin, let's evaluate number 9 natin. So, using integral coefficient, diba? So, solution natin. So, we have x minus 3. 3 natin naging x minus 3. Si 1 natin, x minus 1. And si 2 natin is, dapat plus to. X plus 2. X plus 2 dapat siya. Wait lang. Ganun natin. X plus 2. X plus 2 dapat po yan, ha? Sangat lang sulat ni Ma'am. Yan. Next natin. Yan. So, using FOIL method daw po natin. Ayan. FOIL method, yung first term, outer term, inner term, and last term natin. So, makakakuha daw po tayo dito ng 2x raised to 2 minus 3x minus 1x or x na lang yan plus 3. So, combine like terms natin. Ano yung like terms natin dito? Si 3x minus 1x natin. So, naging 4x siya plus 3. So, next natin, ayan, naging plus na siya. Ayan, using distributive property, multiply each factor naman daw po. So, next natin, so, x, dito. X, annotate natin para makita nyo. So, x multiply by x squared, ito siya. Next natin, si x pa rin po natin, multiply natin kay 4x. Ito po siya. Next natin, si x natin, multiply natin kay 3x. Ito po siya. Next natin, gawin natin kulay red. Si 2x, multiply natin kay dito, x squared natin. Ito po siya. Next natin, si 2x, multiply natin by this one, negative 4x. So, 2 times negative 4x is negative 8x squared. Next natin, si 2x natin, multiply natin by 3. Yan. So, we have 6. So, combining like terms, yung mga like terms natin, itong si negative 4, and negative 2x, negative 3x, and negative 8x. So, rewrite lang natin siya simply. Rewrite natin the polynomial in the standard form natin. So, magiging sagot natin is 2x raised to 3 minus 2x raised to 2. Bakit naging 2? Kasi negative 4x squared plus 2x. So, parang minus 2 lang natin siya. So, ito na siya. Next natin, bakit naging 5x? 3x. Yan. Positive 3x minus 8x. So, negative 5x plus 6. So, yan na po yung, wait lang. Yan na po yung mismong sagot natin. Or anong letter po yan sa ating module? Letter D po ng ating number 9. So, last na po ito. Last na ganon. So, sabi dito, yan. So, let's remember daw po, a polynomial equation is an equation that contains polynomial expression on either both sides. Yan. So, it is composed of the sum term in which each of the product of some constant are non-negative powers in the variables, yan, or variables that it form, yung form natin ng, ano tawag dito, standard form ng ating polynomial equation, whereas a sub 1 natin are known as the coefficient and the highest power of n is known as degree of the equation. So, next natin, the root of the polynomial equation is a value in which, when substituted to the unknown, satisfy the equation. Diba? The polynomial will have exactly as many roots at its degree. Sabi ko nga, Kung ilan yung degree niya, kuwari raised to 5th, 5 din yung roots niya. Pag raised to 4, 4. Pag raised to 2, yan, 2 lang. Pag x lang siya or isa lang siya, raised to 1 lang yan yung degree niya, isa lang din yung roots natin. Yan, there are two kinds of root. The first, the irrational roots natin, yung mga real numbers natin, positive and negative numbers natin. Next natin, series of polynomials, equation that can be expressed in fraction or two integers on the second. And the irrational roots can be expressed as fraction of two integers or irrational roots. Yan, always have two roots. The multiplicity of roots tell us how many times each root exists in the equation. It's expressed in its complete factorization itself. So, do you have any other question? Question po. So, that would end my discussion for this year. Yay! Yan. So, end ko na yung ganun natin ha. Wait lang. Yung presentation natin. Stop share. Yeah. So, that would end my presentation or my discussion for this year po. May question pa po ba tayo? Yan. So, marami na po akong pinamigay ha. Yan. So, 1 to 20 lang to. Parang 9 yung pinamigay ko na answer kaagad. So, kaagad po, meron na kayong 9 na sagot. So, yung 11 na lang po ang sasagutan ninyo. Sana naman maraming maka-perfect by this time. Ayan. So, that would end our discussion for today. Sabi ko nga, happy holidays po sa lahat. So, sana before 18 po, matapos natin sagutan yung Module 1, Module 2, 3 hanggang 8 po. Yung 9 natin, yan. So, offline consultation na lang po natin sasagutan po iyon. Ha? May question pa po ba? Yan. May question pa po ba?